Hey there, my fellow intellectuals. Today we're going to be going through some more physics memes from the physics memes subreddit on reddit.com. I'm just going to go in the order that it is presented to me. So, as a first year, yes, Google Translate, physics student, in English, physics student, I find physics very fulfilling. Okay, that's what it says. English, I'm lonely and scared of tensors. Well, I mean, they're not too bad once you learn how to manipulate them, but they are pretty scary at first, especially when you try and learn, like, general relativity or something of the like. Adults are talking. Mathematics. Physics. Billions of miles from Earth with no backup. Engineering. I'm backup. Physics. No, you're a stowaway. The adults are talking. Oh my gosh, we cannot give the engineers any breaks whatsoever. It's just too funny, though. Oh, poor Spider-Man. Lens was a naughty boy. Changing magnetic flux, electric current, induce EMF, bruh. Come on, man. Nature, like, abhors a change in flux. Just remember that. I am speed. 299792458 meters per second, the speed of light. C. Is that supposed to be... Okay. I get it, I guess. Maybe I don't get it. I'm not positive. When you're an electron and you know your position, I am unknown velocity. Well, because of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, indeed, because you can't have the uncertainty, the product of the uncertainty in the position and the momentum to be, it has to be greater than or equal to h bar over 2, if I remember my quantum mechanics properly. I'm uncertain if this is a good meme. Measuring an object's position, measuring an object's momentum. Heisenberg, you can't do both, right? Because the thing I just said. Maybe I should have just waited a little bit. Voltage divided by resistance. Stop in the name of Ohm's law. V is equal to IR. So V divided by R is equal to I. Oh, I get it. Okay, so that's just okay. It's like this one right here, right? It's like C, right? You just block out everything else, even though that's not even the letter C, but I'm not going to be a stickler. Let's just keep going and have fun. Notation for integration. So you have a really small brain if you integrate like this. Wow. I guess I have a small brain. Number of squares under f of x from a to b. So okay, it's grading a bit better. D inverse f dx minus... Oh. Like the derivative is with positive numbers, but the integration is with negative numbers. I see what you're trying to do there. F minus 1 minus prime of x. Whoa. That is some, like... That's legendary. That should just catch on like wildfire in the scientific community. I don't know why we haven't done that yet. Spot the double meaning. Einstein, you cannot collapse a particle's wave function instantaneously. Copenhagen interpretation. Observe. Yes, the Copenhagen interpretation. The interpretation that is always taught to incoming physics students of quantum mechanics. Oh, how I wish we could learn all the different interpretations. Personally, I think the Everett or the many worlds interpretation is quite appealing, but this is not what the time to discuss that. Bullet travels at 300 meters per second at an angle of 2.2 radians above horizontal. Dynamic student attempting to verify projectile motion question in real life. Why do you gotta use John Wick, man? I mean, you could use a bunch of other action heroes. To be honest, I haven't watched John Wick, so I'm sorry if that offends a lot of you, but that's just the truth, and, you know, maybe you can't handle the truth, if you get what I mean. Particle gains mass via interaction with the Higgs field. Skip that one. Really do be like that. Number at the bottom of the fraction. Denominator. Am I too tired to understand what this is supposed to be funny? Sorry. If this is obvious, it just went over me. Loopity loop and pull and your shoes are looking good. Electrons, well, they're in an LZ circuit. Aw-ish. Here we go again. Dang. You do the loop and pull, and your shoes are looking good. You know that from SpongeBob? Yeah, it was like one of my favorite episodes. Walking out of the exams today. Did you finish the physics exams? Yes. What did it cost? Everything. Ouch. Ouch. That GPA bomb just waiting for you. Nothing is real, John Lennon. Before reading about the quantum theory and the Copenhagen interpretation, you're like, oh yeah, this is awesome. After understanding the theory and its implication, duh, what? Agreed, right? Like, after you sort of sit down and digest that we sort of don't live in a deterministic world, that we kind of just have to accept that things can be in a superposition of quantum states, and it's not until we observe them that they collapse down to a definite one. Very strange indeed, right? I think I struggled with that one for a while. Again, digressing completely from the memes, I just thought it would be fun to explain, but maybe it's not. People with accent. Mom, Mom, can I have some energy? Mom, no, we have energy at home. Energy at home. Oh, what? Oh, you're trying to make a circuit to light the light bulb. I remember that experiment. That was pretty fun. That's beyond physics. Singularity inside black holes exists. Laws of physics, am I a joke to you? Pretty much. I mean, how would we ever even get to singularity? I don't know. People who study black holes more theoretically than because I just observe them. You know, I just use observations of black holes to study them, but people actually try and theorize and craft theories, mathematical theories about what happens down there. And frankly, I don't know. Poor guy's going to wake up in Schrodinger's hangover. Oh, did I miss something here? Nope, never mind. Backing out. But this must be moving at the speed of muons, almost the speed of light. If it all makes sense now. Oh, I get it, right? Because if so, the muons, the Earth is pretty much flat because it's pretty much moving close to the speed of light. So you have the length contraction, and so we're pretty much squashed like this pancake here. It's pretty funny. Well, when your physics teacher doesn't know the answer to a question, quantum. Now, honestly, that is just like any movie, though. Have you seen... I don't want to spoil it, but have you seen Endgame? Try and tell me otherwise. Right? Just try and tell me otherwise. An interesting title. Dead, Alive, Schrodinger's cat. Aw, look at the cat. And it's getting both drinks at the same time. Wait a minute. Is this both... Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought this was water. I mean, is this supposed to be water, or is this supposed to be like another form of Coke or something? No, Coke's over here, so... That's weird. Like, what is coming out of... They look the same. Anyway, that's the point. Did you calculate the wind? 1 average slap would generate a temperature increases of 0.089 degrees Celsius. It would take 23,034 average slaps to cook the chicken. To cook the chicken 1 slap, you would have to slap it with a velocity of 1,665.65 meters per second, or 3,725.95 miles per hour. Is it possible to learn this power? Not for a Jedi. Dang. Not for an engineer. I should have put that there. Not for an engineer. Sorry, engineers. Still love you, though. Not really. Okay, you can decide how I feel about them. Uncertainty principle still applies, though. I'm okay. Oh, I'm 0 Kelvin. I'm negative 27.15 degrees Celsius. Uncertainty principle still applies, though, right? Because we can't, even though technically all motion should stop at absolute 0, the Heisenberg uncertainty principle prevents electrons from stopping, because then you could know both its position and its momentum or velocity. So technically, you have some 0-point energy even at absolute 0. Getting cold for Christmas. Me, Mom, can I have some proof? No way. No, we have proof at home. Proof at home. The proof is trivial and left as an exercise. Oh my goodness. If I could only count the times that has happened to me. It's just the saddest thing. It's like the author is just saying to you, I am just too lazy to finish this proof myself. So I will torture you with it as an assignment or as an exercise. You know, it's just, why you gotta go do this to those authors? Come on, man. I'm okay. Of course, 0 Kelvin. I see this as an absolute 0. Of course you do. Makes sense. Assume realistic cow and air resistance. Oh, man. Look at that cow. Look at all those vectors on it. Jeez. But honestly, I am tired of the spherical cow approximation, so that's pretty cool. Or maybe like 3 more. I made sure I made a vital error posting this on Facebook. First, here's a meme I made about scattering when you start doing physics in units of barns. Yeehaw! Oh, I get it. Barns. Funny. This one. Who needs Feynman lectures anyway? Talking to your colleagues for healthy discussions. Going to lectures and revising material. And what's the what's the conclusion? 200 IQ questions during the lecture. Okay, more woke. Dover books. Right? Wait, where are my Dover books at? Where are my Dover books at? Oh, here's one. Here's a Dover book. And here's a Dover book. So does it mean I have 200 plus IQ? Probably not. What's the next level up though? NCAT lab. NCAT lab. It's supposed to be NANCAT? I have no idea what that is. I'm just not at that level, man. Like I am maybe at the Dover books level, you know, but not the NCAT lab. Online summer schools, Wikipedia. Jeez, so enlightened. Like I don't know how enlightened you could possibly be after this. Physics forms QM interpretation discussions. Okay, yes. Piecing together stack exchange answers to learn QFT. I haven't done that, but that's pretty funny. I have to hand it to you. All right, so people who do this, you are like godlike in your wisdom. And maybe one more. VLBI, so it's a very long baseline interferometry. Astronomers build multiple normally sized radio telescopes across the world. Also astronomers. I see this as one Earth-sized telescope. Yes. Yes. That is awesome. Especially because of the black hole picture where they combined all those 8 radio arrays to image M87's black hole. But regardless, that was pretty fun reading these memes and talking about the science behind some of them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hopefully will be making more meme videos in the future. So tune in next time, and I'll see you then.